Hello, good morning. Here we are as we leave our newly constructed, almost completed shop front at the front of the house, which will provide on an ongoing basis a premises where the girls or Jane can operate a business downstairs, making further use of what is really a useless effort of having a carport when you don't have a car. Don't need a car, don't want a car. Anyway, it's time of the day is, yes, a thought for the day. And I know I did promise I wouldn't mention Americans. Now, I'm going to break my promise. Just for today anyway, that I can see the need to get some facts straight. There still remains a group of begruntled or bedraggled Americans who choose to be blind to the world. You cannot be the world's greatest power, the most important people on the planet, without having others notice your attention, your dominance in our world. I say our world because everything that we do in this world is driven by money, greed, big-headedness, snobbiness, wanting more than others. That's what we're led to believe. But I've got news for you. I don't give a shit about Americans, or French, or English, or Italians, or New Zealanders. I just care about doing the right thing. And when Americans in Dumagetti are behaving badly, I have every right to make it part of my video. Just as, dare I say, Americans who choose to do the same. And why do they do it? So they can get an extra few views for their channel. So they can maybe become monetized. Maybe feel more important. I don't feel important. What have I got? 7,000 something or other? What I'm interested in, which blows my mind, is that over 1 million people have looked at me, listened to me, and enjoyed, in most cases, my videos. Especially the ones, the thought for the day, that I now religiously produce every day. And I will not be silenced by the hypocrisy of Americans that can talk about English people and how they, Americans, are now responsible for allowing us to speak English, not German. Because why? Because they saved the world. No, they didn't. They came along so that they could make some money in war. And what have they done since then? Done the same everywhere. They make money out of wars. They make money out of being the tough guy. The image of Rambo. After all, Americans are so tough. You got a problem? Step outside and we'll sort it out like men. Is that being a man? Is being a man not being able to cook? Is being a man not being able to pay for his children that he sires in foreign countries? Is being a man just because he says it is? Why is it that Americans can say what they want, but a British expat can't? Is it really Mike's job or Mikey's job to tell me that I've got it all wrong, that I'm living in a toxic relationship? I don't think so. My mother taught me, who, believe it or not, was American, don't call the pot black. Or what was the expression? Calling the pot calling the kettle black. Well, of course the kettle's black. And the reality is that many of the things that I've learnt in life came from my adopted father and my adopted mother. My mother being American, my father being English. But I come from simple beginnings when I tracked down my real, natural birth mother. And I'm proud that my mother gave me up for adoption. She realised I was too much to handle as a single mum, and she offered me a better opportunity in life, which I did have. And I have done and achieved a lot in life. And I won't have some stupid man who lives in an ivory tower or a silly little wimp who thinks he knows the English language and can't even spell on his channel correctly, hiding behind a black screen, being Mr. Smartass. After all, it only feeds into the idea of the stupid American who only can make comments on my channel that, oh, Mikey won the argument with you, boy. You know, who do they think they are? Most Americans, and now I'm talking to real men, come here, do the right thing by their lady, have a really good life, live their life in anonymity, you might say. And you can have a good conversation with them, you can have a good friendship with them. And they're all here for you to see and listen to and enjoy. But it only takes a few idiots that are going to step outside, like Mike Thornton, or whatever his name is. Every man has his story. Everybody, get another life. There's more to life than believing your own ego. You're not that important. And why do you get worried when somebody tells you the truth? You know, we've got the bald white Mike telling us that transactional relationships are everywhere. So why is it that Mark gets so upset when another American tells you that that's the case? So what? Make a thought for the day. Challenge the thought for the day. Enjoy being in the Philippines. Enjoy having thoughts. Because there's many out there that don't have that luxury. Because they're narrow-minded Australians, English and Americans. And I haven't forgotten to add, hello! I haven't forgotten to add, the English do very well at the football games when the police have to mount horses to keep the two competing sides away from each other. And then you have the customs prohibiting English hooligans attending football matches overseas in Europe. So we're not exactly perfect either. But if you want to attack me, feel free to. This is your free day. Let's get the British expat. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye now.